guys, my name's Milo and welcome back to my channel where we talk about men's style, fitness, finance, and so much more. Today we're going to talk about the 5 types of fragrances that every guy needs in his arsenal to make sure he's the best smelling guy around in every occasion. If that sounds interesting to you, let's hop right into it. The first type of fragrance on our list today is the summer or daytime fragrance. So this is going to be something that's a little bit more airy, light, that doesn't really get bogged down in the summertime air. It's going to be clean, it's going to be fresh, some aquatic notes, maybe some fruity notes to it. Some common examples of these are Versace Dylan Blue, Dolce & Gabbana Light and Blue. One that I've been using for quite some time now is Acqua di Gio. Now this is the original one. I know some might think it's a little bit dated, but this is the first fragrance that really got me into fragrances, and I've been wearing it for a very long time. They do have a new Acqua di Gio Profumo version that came out that's a little bit more bold and a tiny bit more heavier, but still wearable in the same settings. You know, you can't go wrong with Acqua di Gio. It's nice, airy, it's got some, sea vibes to it. Make sure you're picking something that is, again, fresh, clean, and really is light and airy in the summertime. The second type of fragrance on our list today is going to be the cold weather fragrance. It's going to have some heavy hitting notes of amber, maybe tobacco, some deep woods, some muskiness to it. With a cold weather or winter fragrance, you're going to want 3 things. You're going to want something that's stronger in scent, something that projects well, and something that has longevity. Those are 3 key aspects of winter fragrances that are really going to give you the best options. My go-to cold weather fragrance is Club de Nuit Intense Man by Armaf. Some of you may know this fragrance as a clone to Aventus. In my opinion, I think it's a little bit overhyped. It's not an exact clone by any means. I think the dry down has some similarities to Aventus. I have used Aventus and smelled it myself. What I like most about Aventus is that opening pineapple fruity note to it, and this doesn't really have that. This is more of a harsh, almost lemon pledge-like note, which isn't the most appealing in opening, but after about 20 minutes or so, when the dry down begins to get those base notes to come forward, it starts to smell a little bit more like Aventus. I think it's a little bit too heavy to wear in warm or summer weathers, but I think it's perfect for the winter because it, 1, lasts about 8 hours, 2, has some strong scents to it, and 3, it has those woodsy notes to it that really are so iconic. The next type of fragrance on our list is the date night fragrance. This fragrance is warm, sensual, has some projection, but the base notes are more intimate and require a little bit more close connection in order to really get the full effect of it. It's indulgent, it's rich. My personal favorite is YSL's La Nuit de l'Homme. Only downside is that it doesn't last as long as I'd like, but it's so intoxicating. It smells so good, guys. You need to try it. The beauty of La Nuit de l'Homme is that it just builds on its character over time. It smells so warm, smells so comforting. It's definitely a memorable scent that whoever smells this on you, they're going to associate these scents directly with you and they're going to remember you for a very long time. Any fragrance YouTuber will tell you that this is always at the top of their list. Now it was reformulated recently, but I think it still smells just as good as the original and it's worth a try. The 4th type of fragrance on our list is the badass fragrance. This fragrance is bold, it's unapologetic, it's strong, it lasts a long time, and it projects very well. It's going to have those bold notes like tobacco, maybe a little bit boozy. My pick for the badass fragrance is Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud. This is a very strong fragrance. It's not a crowd pleaser, but you either love it or you hate it, but it doesn't matter because you're wearing this fragrance for yourself and you don't care what anyone else thinks about it. It's a display of confidence, it's a display of power, it's a display of ruggedness, it's a display of you being bold and doing whatever you want. Tom Ford's Tobacco Oud has, that main element of tobacco as well as oud, which is a Middle Eastern wood that is, 1, a very expensive ingredient, and 2, has a very unique woody smell to it. I think it's a great unapologetic fragrance and I love wearing it. I can't say that everyone is a fan of it, but those that are love it. If you're enjoying this video, be sure to leave a like down below and stick around to the end of this video to find out how you can score some expensive designer fragrances for a more affordable price. The last type of fragrance on our list today is the all-purpose fragrance. This is the jack of all trades, the Swiss Army knife, the one that you pick when you don't really want to think about what you need to wear or match the occasion, but you know is going to perform. This is a fragrance that's leaning toward the freshness of the daytime or summertime, but also has that strength and those notes of the cold wintertime fragrance. And so the mix of both of those really makes it a versatile fragrance that can be used in almost any occasion. You need this fragrance to not be overpowering and be able to be used in the office with people around you. It needs to work for school, it needs to work when you're on a dinner date, maybe even clubbing. The all-purpose fragrance isn't the best at everything, but it is good at what it does in every occasion, and that's what's most important. My go-to all-purpose fragrance is Dior Sauvage. I know you guys have heard about this, it's been all over TikTok, it's been all over YouTube, everyone has talked this to death. For good reason, it's the Swiss Army knife of fragrances, it's good in every occasion. I've been using this for quite some time now and I get compliments every time I wear it. I absolutely love this fragrance, it's fresh, it's clean, it's woodsy, it's spicy. It gets the job done in every situation that you need it to. Dior Sauvage is my #1 compliment getter. I think it works very well with my skin chemistry and gives it a unique scent that a lot of people seem to enjoy as well. I know some of you might be hesitant to get it just because it is so popular, but don't let that stop you. Don't let the popularity of Dior Sauvage dissuade you from trying it out. Most guys aren't wearing cologne, and even if they are, they're probably thinking the same thing you are, and they're not going to pick up Dior Sauvage just because they think it's popular. And 3, just because it is popular doesn't mean it's going to be popular in the area that you currently live. Now, sad to say, in New York or maybe LA, Dior Sauvage is probably going to be a common scent. But even if it is a common scent, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to smell the same on everyone. Everyone has a unique skin chemistry, and the mixture of these perfumes and colognes often project different for different people. And so if you want to wear this, I highly recommend trying it out. It's a great scent, it's a great all-purpose scent, it's my signature scent, and I think it's signature scent worthy. But if your girlfriend's ex wore it, don't buy it, sorry. She's just going to be thinking about him. And that does it for the list of fragrances today, but I want to send you guys off with some tips and tricks because I know that not everyone can afford these high-end designer fragrances, and I don't mean that in an arrogant way. I'm not sponsored by them, but companies like Fragrance X are real, authentic fragrances, and you can get them at a discount on their sites rather than at full retail markups. And I've used them, as well as many popular YouTubers have also used them to purchase their designer fragrances as well. And that does it for me today. If you enjoyed today's video or found some valuable information from it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for future videos. And if you're looking for more fashion inspiration, go ahead and follow my Instagram, also linked down below. And until next time, be the best version of yourself that you can be. Peace.